So, today we're diving into a massive shift in international education. At a time when it feels like some countries are putting up walls, one major player is doing the exact opposite. They're rolling out a huge welcome mat. Let's get into it.
This quote really says it all, doesn't it? It perfectly frames this huge policy change we're about to unpack. It's a bold move, positioning Australia as this beacon of opportunity for students from all over the globe.
Okay, so to really get why what Australia is doing is such a big deal, we need to look at the bigger picture first. For a lot of students right now, the dream of studying overseas has been getting tougher and tougher to achieve.
I mean, just look at this squeeze. You're trying to plan your entire future, and you're hit with rising costs, surprise visa crackdowns that can just completely derail your plans, and fewer rights to actually work while you study. It's a really tough environment out there, and that's the backdrop for the huge changes we're about to talk about.
But against all of that, Australia is going in a totally different direction. It's not just a small change, it's a bold new strategy, and it's all designed to attract the best global talent by building a whole new kind of welcome. So check out this number, 295,000. By itself, it's just a figure, right? But in the world of global education, this number is a massive statement. So what is it? Well, there it is. That's the total number of student visa spots Australia is planning to have by 2026. And that's a 9% increase. Let me be clear, this isn't just some minor adjustment. This is a huge flashing sign that Australia is throwing its doors wide open. So where are all these new spots? Well, about 2/3 are for university degrees, which you'd expect. But get this, a whole third is for vocational training. This is super smart because it's not just about attracting academics, it's about building a skilled workforce that can jump in and help the economy right away. And this isn't just a numbers game. It's a really strategic welcome. They're focusing on bringing in more students from Southeast Asia, South Asia, and Africa to boost diversity. And here's a crucial part. Schools now have to make sure there's housing for students. Plus, they're pushing for more students to enroll in regional areas to spread the benefits all across the country. All right, now for the part I know everyone wants to hear about. What are the actual new rules? This is where it gets really practical. This is the stuff that directly impacts your ability to live, to work, and to really make a go of it. So this whole plan really comes down to two things: more support and way more freedom. We already saw the visa increase, but here is the absolute game changer for day-to-day life, the new work rights. Starting in July 2026, the work limit jumps to 60 hours per fortnight. That's about 30 hours a week. That is a massive boost. And during your semester breaks, no limit at all. For postgraduate research students, it's even better. You can work as much as you want all year round. And look, this change isn't about earning a little extra pocket money. No, we're talking about real financial independence. Being able to earn a solid income gives you so much more control and flexibility. It takes a huge amount of stress off your shoulders, so you can actually focus on why you're there. And it goes way beyond just the money. Think about the career advantage here. This policy makes getting real-world, hands-on work experience in Australia easier than it has ever been. That's absolutely priceless for your resume and for building the connections that can literally shape your entire career.
Now, you might be thinking, okay, this sounds great for students, but the amazing thing is that this whole plan is designed to be a win-win for everybody. Let's zoom out a bit and see how this creates a positive ripple effect for students, employers, and, for the whole country. It creates this fantastic positive cycle, right? Students win because they get financial freedom and incredible experience. Employers win because they get access to a pool of skilled, motivated talent. And Australia wins with a boost to its economy and its reputation as a global hub for talent. Everybody benefits.
And we're not just talking theory here. This is a seriously smart investment. Just the extended work hours alone are expected to bring in an extra 334 million Australian dollars in tax revenue by 2029. That is a huge return, and it's fueled directly by students contributing to the economy. These new policies aren't being built from nothing. They're strengthening an already massive foundation. I mean, look at this. International education already pumps a staggering 32 times $1 billion into the economy every single year. And on top of that, it supports 130,000 jobs. So the goal here is to grow and strengthen that contribution even more. Okay, so after all of that, the big question is, what should you actually do with this information? Let's make this super practical. We're going to walk through a clear, simple action plan for any student who wants to grab this incredible opportunity with both hands. Here are 4 key steps. First up, apply early, for sure. The demand for 2026 is going to be intense, so you want to get ahead of the curve. Second, plan your money. The new work limits mean you can get a fantastic return on your investment. Third, and this is a big one, choose your institution wisely. Look for schools that guarantee housing and have strong connections with employers. And finally, think ahead. Start looking into post-study options, like the temporary graduate visa. It can be a fantastic pathway to staying longer. So, to wrap this all up, it's pretty clear that Australia isn't just tweaking a few numbers here and there. It's actually rethinking its entire approach. It's building a system that treats international students as truly valuable partners, not just customers. And I really want to leave you with this last thought from the source material. It just perfectly captures the spirit of what's happening. This is an invitation not just to come and study, but to come and actually build a life. So this leaves us with one big question to chew on. By focusing on things like student welfare, financial independence, and mutual benefit, is Australia actually setting a brand new standard for the rest of the world? It really feels like this could be more than just a policy change. It might just be the start of a whole new era.